All right. Good morning. Oh, all right. Okay, man. So good morning. It's warm now. We got some warm weather here in Louisiana, Zone 9. And if it would stay like this for 2 months, my bananas will probably grow and turn yellow, but that ain't gonna happen. But man, kind of give you an update on my little garden here. This is all the this is garlic, and it looks like every one of them except the one all the way in the back there didn't germinate. So 17 out of 18 here, and everything germinated here except this one little one. It looks like it's trying to do something, but it's stopped right there, so that's probably not going to do anymore. So we're looking at that's all garlic, you know. So I'm noticing too that my cabbages are starting to grow. It was like a slow growing thing, but it got started, and they're growing over here. So things are happening. Things are happening. So the arugula is coming up pretty good here. Now this is horseradish, but all that little stuff is arugula. This is see the red in there? That's because that's beets. Looks like some arugula right here. That's arugula there. Looks like arugula there. Beets over there. And all of this over here looks like spinach, so we might get a lot of spinach if we'll see if it makes it, you know. And then up in here, these are the garlics here that I have. I got a couple over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them there. Then I got arugula coming up. I'm not sure where. I thought I planted some arugula in here. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to let grow because I can't tell if it's arugula or weeds. So I'm going to have to just let it grow, and I'll be able to tell, you know, soon. I know this is arugula over here. So anyway, guys, so I got let's see, how did I find out about this? I was checking into some microgreens and found a local company in Metairie, Louisiana. Metairie is where I grew up. It's about 13 miles away from where I'm at now. And so I ordered some microgreens. And some of you guys know that I got plans on to do that and grow some microgreens here. I'm really waiting because I really think we're going to move, and that'll be something I'll do on our new homestead instead of getting all set up here for it. I'd rather just wait. So, the guy's on his way here with his delivery. So I got a couple of things ordered. We'll meet him. It's called Cajun Greens Farm, and so we'll get to meet him. His name's Toby, and he's coming. Nothing's happening yet with the carrots. Nothing germinated yet. It's only been 2 days anyway. So I got some more mud that I went and got a couple of bags of mud. I got some more stuff I want to do today. So we're going to do that today, and probably going to move my sweet potato into the greenhouse, get that moved, and get me another 10-gallon bucket here set up so I can get something growing in here. And even if I got to direct plant it, that's what I'm going to do, direct plant. So, and I got a couple of things I want to get planted today, so I'm going to be working on that. I started cleaning out the quail cages today. That's what's going on here, and I'll take it from here. I take it from here, and I put it in bags. I save all my feed bags. See them back here, and I'll fill that up, and I trade things for it or give it away to people, whatever. And so I got to finish that, but I got to go get my shop vac to clean out over there, because I got eggs that's going to be hatching in 2 more days, and I got to get this brooder set up and get it ready. All right, so let me go out here and go get my shop vac. Look at Tigger right here. There's Luna sleeping in the trailer. She's crashed. What's up, buddy? So when I open this gate, he's always trying to dart out and get out this gate. Look at this, right where I got to put my hand. Mr. Lizard. And usually the lizards are not really hanging out right now, time of the year. But you know, being warm, I guess they come out, you know. Let me go get my shop vac. All right. Look, just to let some of y'all know my plans, if something happens and we don't move from this place, then my shop right here, this is my old shop. I mean, it needs work. I've been neglecting it, but this is where I have my aquaponics and my quail. I got a little lean-to coming off of it, and my chicken coop is a lean-to coming off the side of it. But in here, this thing's 16 deep by 24 wide, and my plan would be, if we're going to stay here, guys, is to okay, and I'll kind of maybe give you a shot in here a little bit. There we go. Now, it smells bad. I had poison in here, killing the rats. I'm going to be cleaning this out soon, cleaning it all out. But you can see up here where these wires are. Well, that'll have to get, you know, unnailed. And that beam right there is a beam I made, because that was the edge of the building eventually. I mean, originally. And then I added on to it like a lean-to in a way, and opened it up, and it became my shop. And I used to build cabinets and do all kind of stuff in here. Okay. So, okay. All right. The guy's here, and so my plans were to make this part cleaning station. So let's go see. Let's go meet Toby. All right, Toby.
How you doing?
Guys, this is Toby.
Hi guys.
How you doing, man? He's got Cajun Greens Farms, and this is my first time ordering from him. It was amazing. I went last night. I said, you know, I want microgreens. And I went online. I'm like, I can't believe somebody's local doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, so you guys, I'm gonna put in the description how to get in contact. Now, you ship around the whole country?
Not the whole country, just Louisiana for now.
Okay.
But we're working on getting to the whole country.
All right, so I got a lot of locals that watch me. You know what I mean? So yeah, hey, this is somebody local. Let's support them.
Give us a call.
Yeah, give them a call. I'll put all the information how you can get in contact with them in the description below. But can we see it? Can we see it? Is it something you can see?
We got some.
Here we go. Look at that.
Microgreen pea shoots.
All right, what's that? Oh,
there we go,
yeah,
there.
Beautiful.
We have some black oil sunflower.
I'm gonna go eat a salad, y'all, after he leaves. I've been waiting.
And then we have some kohlrabi.
Yeah, that's what I'm really. Look at that. Look at. Ooh. I grow kohlrabi here.
Oh, do you?
I mean? Yeah, I didn't do it this year because I'm doing some things different back here.
Right.
But yeah, but we love kohlrabi. All right, guys. We'll see you on the update. Okay. This is Toby. Man, I just encourage you to support them. Okay, locals, support this guy. All right, guys. Okay, guys. Well, that was great. I met a local that was doing the microgreen farming. So you saw it, looked good. I can't wait to go eat some. But to get back what I was telling you guys, so my plan, if we have to stay here, what to do with this building. Now, regardless, if we stay here or we move, I'm going to be getting into microgreens regardless. But what I was going to do here was in this section right here, where the double doors are, I was going to remove that. Okay, just leave that open. Okay, and this is going to would make it a cleaning station for cleaning all the greens and everything before I bring it inside. Because usually I'm bringing things inside, you know, and I got bugs and all on it, and bringing it in my house. So this way I clean everything out here and even dry it out here, and then bring it in, right? And then I would wall off, like I was saying, where that beam is, right here. I would wall that off, put a door, and close this in really good to keep rats from getting in it, and making it a where I would make shelves in there, put shelves in there, and make that my microgreen farm right there. So that's the plan. If it happens here, glory to God. If it don't, it's going to happen somewhere else. The same setup. I need an outdoor kitchen, cleaning station, and I need a microgreen room, so a place to grow microgreens. So anyway, okay guys, I'll keep you updated as I go on today, and I'm excited about this. Let me go maybe taste some of my microgreens. See you on the... Alright, come collect some eggs, quail eggs. They hadn't been really laying a lot, and that happens every year when it gets, the days get shorter. Now, if I left the light on, I could do that. It would help, but I'm not doing that because of the price of electricity right now. Okay. Yeah, I have 25 eggs inside an incubator that I took out of the turner. They're just in the hatch tray. I think I got 1 or 2 more days, and they should start hatching. So we'll see what kind of hatch rate we got off of those. The last one I did, I had 40 eggs, and I only got 4 or 5. How many I got in here? 4, I believe. Only got 4. So yeah, it's not too good. Not at all. So we'll see what happens here, and if I get the same kind of results, for sure I'm going to get some new ones. I kept the 4 I had. I think I had two hens out of it. So that's going to be 2 brand new hens that I'm going to get. And if I get some out of here, you know, I could maybe build up some more younger ones, you know. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying everything I can. Now let's see. Oh, I never did clean. I wanted to move that one. I wanted to put my sweet potatoes in here, but I still got to move that and clean that out. So I guess I'm gonna work on that. And then I had the thought of taking a bunch of these 1-gallon containers and plant maybe. I'm gonna try the soybeans, maybe, and I grow them in here. They'll be warm enough in here, I believe. It'll work. And to get some beans, and you know, I mean, I'm just trying things, guys. Trying things. Just keep trying new things, and that's all I can do. You know, is keep trying new things. But everything's looking good here. This is all the new plant so far this year. So I got cabbage and some cauliflower mixed in here, and some broccoli. Mostly cabbage, because what I want to do, I want plenty cabbage so I can make the sauerkraut and have that for the year. Try to make enough for the year. Sauerkraut is something that's really, really good for you. Something I never ate my whole life. You know, I was the kind of guy, as a kid, I heard sauerkraut, and just the name was a turn-off. Just the way that sounded was a turn-off. And so I always went, ew, you know, and I never ate it my whole life till about 2 or 3 years ago when I made it. Maybe a little longer than that. Maybe like 4 years ago I made some. Now I bought a bag of worm castings today, and I put them all in here. That's what the dark that you see. So I'm kind of watering it. I don't want to water it too much where, you know, all this water runs out of here. I really just want to moisten the dirt, let it go down in the dirt some. It gets to the roots. The roots are real shallow on all this, so I don't need this stuff to go all the way down to the bottom. I just kind of want to lightly dampen it. Now this is like really high nitrogen, guys, so I kind of ought to see a real good growth. And when you're planting your greens like this, nitrogen is what you want, because that's what the leaves, you know. And get these greens growing, you know. Like I told you earlier, I'm doing better with my hip, and probably tomorrow I'm gonna probably do quite a bit out here tomorrow. I took it easy today somewhat. I did a little bit, but I still don't want to like hurt myself. I'm in the process of my body kind of like healing itself, and several things I'm using. I'm going to share with y'all as soon as I know that what I'm doing works, and it is working at the moment, and I'll share everything with y'all on that. So tomorrow I am going to do this for sure. I'm going to get my wheelbarrow, fill up with the compost, or not the compost. I'm going to get some chicken manure straight out of the chicken coop, and I'm going to pour in here, fill the top this and mix it in, make a nice little hill, kind of fix it up, and I'm going to put that piece of paper back over it. And I'm going to take that one out there and dig it up, clean it out, and I have a piece to cover that, and I want to get it. I want to cover it. I want to make sure I still have it, because I don't think I used it. Yeah, it's in here. I still have it. I had the reason it's all not one piece is because when I bought the material, I already had some okra and some sunflower seeds, sunflower plants growing in that area, so I couldn't put the black paper. So now I'll be able to clean that up, put the new black paper, and go ahead and make my holes in it like I did the rest of this. I got the holes in it. See the holes? And I got holes in this one here that flack over. And I think I got 12 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 13 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13 holes. And they're a foot apart. And I could grow some stuff in here now. You know, for the February or March, after we get our frost, I plan on planting some sweet potatoes back down here, okay? And I might take up these two middle rows. More than likely, that's what I'm going to be doing, taking up the 2 middle rows. And what's good about this, the black paper on it, is that the cats can't dig in it and poop in it, you know what I mean? Where I'm going to do my potatoes in January, which is not that far away. We're in December now. I got to get this ready, man. I'm kind of slacking on it. I got to get some wire, and I got to get these wrapped, put wire around it to keep the cats out of it, because I might be planting potatoes in January, okay? And when I do that, I can't, but regular potatoes, I can't use that black paper, because you're planting potatoes. You can't block the ground. You want that to grow. It's different with the sweet potatoes. You're not putting a sweet potato in the ground. You're putting an actual plant. So I can plant in those 13 holes. So 13, 13, 26. I can plant 26 plants. Now, that's going to take over. That's going to grow crazy, because just the 10 plants I had this time grew crazy. Okay. I could possibly make trellises too, because I think that stuff would crawl up a trellis. That would be great if it did. I could do something like that too. It'll grow over the ground and let it help it grow up, because those 10 plants took over that whole garden right there, and it grew out on my walkway out here, which I'm going to keep that trimmed. I need to keep that trimmed, because that prevents me from walking back in my shade house. So yeah, I got to think about this, because it's something I really want to do. The sweet potatoes, we haven't eaten them yet. I've been letting them sit for a little while. I think you got to let them sit like you do potatoes, and they kind of cure a little bit after you do that. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna definitely get this thing prepped and ready. I could put manure straight out of the coop in here, mix it in. It's gonna sit for 3 months, you know what I mean? It'll be fine. Okay. All right, so I just watered all this in a little bit, damped it up a little bit, but you can see the dark parts that's in there. That's the worm castings. I bought a bag of worm castings for like $9, and it was a nice size little bag. But 2 handfuls I took and put it in each one of these, and same in that. But I put the handful up against the plants, you know what I mean, not in the whole thing. This, I scattered it in the whole thing, because I got the garlic in here too, you know. Now I didn't get to put any up there, but I'm probably go get, they had 2 bags left. I might run this evening and go get them. It's going to be good for the greens, you know. And oh, I did put a little bit in here, a couple of spots, as you can see here. See, like right there, like where I didn't plant yet in here. It's going to need, it needs a little bit, because I didn't amend anything when I planted the arugula and all that. So, but I think it'll still be okay. You know what I mean? It ain't like everything in here went a whole season. Well, it kind of did. We'll see if everything. It's growing fine. It's growing fine. It's looking good. I want to get some more though. I want to get some more of the worm castings. It's real high in nitrogen. Real good for the plants. Real good plant food. You know. Alright, so I already kind of know what my plan is for tomorrow. Plus, another thing too is I need to caulk all this up and fill all this in. It's kind of rotted right here. Fill it all in and paint the door. To save my door. If not, I'm gonna be needing to replace the door. Okay, one other thing that I put out here that really I like real good. As you see that? That's a solar light. So as soon as it starts getting dark, they'll come on. Now there's 3 settings on them. See, I got one here, right there. I got one here, right? I got one here. I got one above the swing there. If you can see it. See it right there? Then I have 4 more out in the front. And they got 3 settings on it. They got like a low setting, and they have a high setting, and then they have another setting where it's low, and there's a sensor movement, and when something passes in front of it, it comes on bright. So I kind of like that. So sometimes when we're sitting inside, we can see a light come on brighter. And now if I left this light on like this all night, they'd lay more eggs. Now today I probably, I don't know, had about 10 or 12 dead fish. Now, I was kind of expecting something like that to happen because I got too many fish in there, and I know that. So I knew some were going to die out because there just ain't enough oxygen in the water for this little tank to have 50 fish in it, you know. So anyway, so we might have kind of weeded itself out. And hopefully, I mean, I know I got a lot more fish in here. The thing is, I just never see them. So I hope nothing bad happens, because I mean, the lettuces and the celery is all starting to grow, and I need the fish poop in there. Now, if something happens and I lose my fish, I'm going to go get some. I'm gonna go buy some nutrients to put in that water, just like it make it like a hydroponics instead of a aquaponics, you know what I mean? So I'll do that just so I don't lose my stuff, you know. So anyway, all right guys, I'll keep you updated on everything for tomorrow. And we did really good today getting the microgreens. And look at this. This is a calamundan, you guys. Now I use these a lot. I have my mason jar with water in it. I keep in the fridge, and I cut these in half and squeeze them in there. It gives it a nice flavor. But even after all of this, look at all the buds that's coming out on it already. Look at all that. These trees are so prolific. It's crazy how they constantly keep growing fruit. You know, it's kind of like the kumquats. They do the same thing. You know, so this tree here is the one we almost finished eating all the mothra. There's a few left right here, but look, it's getting flowers all over it again. So it's going to be putting out some more fruit, little calamundans, and they're kind of like a tart orange, but they're good for putting in drinks. Now, see, this one don't have too many growth on it because I need to pull the fruit off of it, but I don't want to. I can't pull a bunch of fruit off. I'm gonna take some off though. Bring it inside right now because I can use some for tonight. I mean, it smells like oranges when you pull them off of here. I love these little things. I got 3 trees. That, you know, I might sell one. I don't know, but I mean, because I got one. Well, actually, I got 4 trees. I got one in the front that actually, from the hurricane, it actually broke it, and I really didn't think it was going to ever do anything, but it started growing branches, and it didn't break at the graft. It broke above the graft. So from above the graft, it started growing more branches, and so it's out in the front. It's full of blossoms right now and full of fruit. It's not orange yet, but it's full of fruit. So I could probably sell 1 or 2 trees. I use it. I put this stuff in the sugarcane juice. I put it in my tea. Instead of using lemon, I use these. 1 whole one, and then in my water. So, but anyway, okay, guys, I'll keep you updated. See you on the next video, and if not, you guys be blessed. We'll see you in the next video, and I'm gonna link below the Cajun Farm, Cajun Greens Farm, microgreen farm here in Louisiana. If you are from Louisiana, right now they're just shipping locally to Louisiana. So if you're anybody here, go on the link, subscribe. Your first order, you're going to get 20% off, and if you $20 or more, you can get free delivery, or you can pay for shipping, and they'll ship it to you. And so a decent price. I mean, for them to ship it here, it was like $4.79. But I wanted it today. We talked on the phone, so he came by and delivered it to me today. So we're going to be eating something tonight. We're fixing to go in and eat now. It's getting dark. Oh, let me turn the light out here. All right, guys, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video.